Good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing? I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I've kind of been in a funk. It's definitely a funk, and it's definitely not been going away. And a couple of things have happened in that funk, and one of them is I started overeating a little bit. It happens. I'm in maintenance. I think I can do those things, and there'll be no repercussions. Well, obviously, that doesn't happen because the number one thing I lose is ketosis. And that is when I am in a fat burning state. That means I am eating dietary fats and burning them first for fuel. It also means when I don't eat, that my body is okay with that and it goes to my stored fat to fuel me, to keep me going. I am fat adapted, which means my body is very used to burning fat to fuel me. I am not glucose driven. The world is glucose driven until they take 3 days of a low carb or even a fasted state and shift over to fat burning. It's kind of how our body protects itself and stays alive. But when you are out of that fat burning mode, a couple of things will happen. You'll have cravings. You'll not be quite as satisfied with not eating. And you'll often get tired again. And I know those signs really, really well because probably 5-6 months ago I went out of ketosis. Maybe it was closer to a year ago. I went out of ketosis for the first time and I was just horrified. Since that time, because I don't always track every single thing I eat and drink, since that time, I've slipped out of ketosis here and there, and I know it because I'm hungry again. I'm sort of craving again. I find myself grazing a little bit. And about that time, I will go test my ketones in my blood, which is the way that all the information I have read says that's probably the most legitimate way. And I can see, based on that, if I'm in or out, but I pretty much already know in my heart if I'm in or I'm out. So I've been out, and I've been hungry, and have to work really hard on that. And I've not been able to string days together where I can get myself back in ketosis. That's the truth. Now, I've gained 2 or 3 pounds, but it's not the end of the earth because I'm in maintenance, and these things, the overdrive I was living in, it ended. So I have to stop and deal with these things, though, because I don't like being kind of foraging, hungry, unsatisfied, not at rest, not at peace with food. Food is not quiet. So I decided to do an extended 3-day fast. I have not done a 3-day fast in the last 2 years. I've intermittently fasted, but I decided I was going to do a 3-day fast. Today's day 2. I feel great. I'm back in ketosis as of this morning. That does not mean that I don't miss food. I miss food every 5 seconds, but that will pass. Last night was a bit of a challenge. I had a little cup of bouillon just to give myself something because the journey and the trip is really up here, not here. Food's going to get quiet here, but up here it's going to start to rage like a forest fire. So I wanted to take you guys on that journey with me. Oftentimes I'll talk about my struggles after I've fixed them, after I've achieved fixing whatever I've done wrong. But I decided on this one that I'd be far more accountable. I would be far more responsible if I went live. So I'm going live. I'm struggling, and I have picked fasting as a way to reestablish control. And I am on day 2 of a 3-day extended fast. I have a feeling that as I get back into ketosis and start to feel really good, that I will extend this fast out to 5 days. I've been reading the Complete Comprehensive Guide to Fasting by Jason Fung and Jimmy Moore. Excellent information. I love the part where he destroys the myth about starvation mode, as well as this is going to make me burn my muscle for food. Both of those are fallacies. They are not true. And I'm actually soon going to be able to exercise even better in a fasted state, being fat adapted, than I would if I had a bunch of food in my belly. So I'm looking forward to the next few days, and I invite you on my journey because I'm going live. I'm keeping it real. And I feel good, and I've got a little bit of a smile back on my face. And big shout out to my buddy Ellie, who's been trying to hold me accountable for the last 10 days as I've struggled around trying to get my traction. I never stay out of the loop with somebody. I'm always sharing the truth with somebody. And Ellie knows that I've been struggling, knows that I've been having trouble getting my traction, and it's keeping it real, making it live. So, hey Ellie, thanks for your help. I'll talk to you guys later.